Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. The Halos will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Number 58 gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about
leading off the afternoon for the Angels.
How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-hander hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Bureau. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win.
Yeah, last game is the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I love watching him hit. He has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the American League. So expect to see him work some deep counts and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch that he can handle.
Renfroe, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. And a changeup here that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That is third.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Wow.
Nope. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A low changeup that's laid off. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. You got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2. Two. High in the air down the right field line. Bader over to his left. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. Angels are gone in order. Striding into the box, Darren Obradovich. At least off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Darren.
Pitch coming. Here it is.
Obradovich.
Hit out towards second. Renfroe scoops it up. And the throw is in time. 1 gone. Chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been hot of late. Winners in 4 straight.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
The 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Darno has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder.
In now, number 22. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another one sent foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Stepping up to the plate, Taylor Ward. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
That is it. The third baseman, J.D.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Davis takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Bader is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up the pitch. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count.
Oh, he misses it.
And after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
The first
You know what?
number
This
22.
could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as he talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job on the pitcher to get.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting in, the right fielder.
Set to get his day started, Joe Adler, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Batting nine.
Standing in, Kevin Newman.
Number 35.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike call. Tough to do much with that one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks.
The designated hitter.
2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset the entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out winning knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
And he goes with the pitcher and drives it the other way to deep right. Racing back, the right fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
Bigger there to put it away and finally put an end. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Dan Robinson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. Soft liner toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now to the plate, Alex Healy will get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way.
Nope,
Ball
that's
1.
down.
Robinson on at first, nobody out. Two
No,
0
that's
to
down.
the Twins left fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense.
Batting 5th.
And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Runners on first with one down. Try again, 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Now at the plate, Colby
First baseman, Colby Obradovich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
The center fielder, Harrison.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins leave the bases loaded. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Trout.
First offering on its way. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this.
Standing in now, Taylor Ward.
Ball 1, no strike.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold digs right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
That's a ball.
Fastball too high to start him
Count
out here
1-0.
1-0. Swinging a ground ball to third. Cool right there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So there's the first down here in the Angels third. And up next, the catcher, Travis Garneau. Liner toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Darno, the runner at second with one away. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, number 31.
Ready for another chance? Joe Adler. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Welcome back as the Twins look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Former coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. Line toward center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Hu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so that he scored as an infield foul.
There's a flaw in the infield pace shift right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
0-1 delivery. A great job of changing speed there. It's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that.
He's running. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Got the middle and in for a base hit. Runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Now that's
about having
the designated hitter
right there, Giro.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, fans, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Who is there? And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now that's designated hitter.
Again, he'll look to follow up with 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 1-0 the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Throwing to second. Not in time, but he's in there with a double.
The batter
Digging in once again. Renfroe. He flew out in his last hit. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect his breathe a little bit. Had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Well hit to right. The 0-1 on its way. This bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-2 game. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Number 3.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's off.
And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Paul Hamill answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Number 12.
And there has been a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-1, here it is. Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Standing in, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Won't start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Trout over at second, Ward. First, 1 gone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Here's laid off, and the count runs full.
looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in and looking for more,
Now
Travis
batting.
d'Arnaud.
Catcher.
And we'll see what
Travis
he can do here. 2 on,
d'Arnaud.
2 away, 2
Oh, that
home
helps.
so far this inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0.
Yeah.
Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1
One
on
ball,
the circle
one strike.
change.
Ball
And this
2.
is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has
The
to
first
deal with.
baseman, number
Even the best
22,
pitchers give up home runs.
Jake
You just
Lamb.
have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Jake Lamb is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as this. Now at the plate, holding Obradovich.
Leading off,
Singled his
Holden
last
Twins.
time up.
Lots of
The first
baseball
baseman,
left in this one. We're
Joe
still
B.
early on, but you don't
Over.
want to fall
Oh,
too
that's
far
it now.
behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and 2
1
strikes.
ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. They'll make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home court. And as the
batter
graphic
number
there
4.
illustrates, his total for the year
Shortstop.
places him 2nd
Carlos
best on the Twins roster.
Correa.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The
It's
center
hard
fielder.
to do anything with a
Harris
pitch like
Day.
that that's below the zone.
Bader.
And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. And that
1-1.
misses 1-1. So 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready once again, Joe Adler
Leading
will
off
lead
for
it
the
off
Angels,
here against Cole
The
Hamels.
right fielder. Joe.
That one's down
Adler.
around the knees, taken for a strike. There's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And a pitch to the shortstop with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting. Number 35.
And now for the Angels, Kevin Newman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No,
That's
low.
over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in
Now
today's
batting,
game,
Devin
where every
Davis.
manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way.
Number 20 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Into the
Number
box,
20.
Jared Olivo.
Yep,
as
that
he
ball went out.
looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. So 1-1. Misses for the
I got
second
2 on the
ball.
count. Zero.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hit hard to the right. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Newman, base runner at first with 1 out. Line hard. Foul. Runner goes for second. Line toward center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman,
At
Luis
the plate, Luis
Renfroe.
as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just ascended to the outfield.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren
Leading off for the
Obradovic.
Twins.
And at this point of the game, I
second
think it's
baseman,
clear that the plan of
Darren
attack against the top of the order has
Obradovic.
worked.
You know this surrender. One hit for the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Now, whatever they discussed coming into this game, it's worked out beautifully.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Poole. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly
Now
the
batting,
same thing as his last
number
AB.
22.
He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Riding in once again, number 22. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
Whoa,
Well
that's down.
below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your
Whoa,
spot
that's
just
out.
a hair, and you could have some problems.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Set, use the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. In there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to
Now
first
batting,
and second
the
here.
catcher,
Well, that's
Yeah.
surprising right there. Hit and run,
Robinson.
tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still.
Nope.
You tip
That's
your hat
inside.
to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get it.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6.
He's out.
3. It's a
You're
double
out.
play and the inning is over. ready now for L.A. Mike Trout, who homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The center fielder, number 27. Mike.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first down.
Now batting, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Taylor Ward. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Oliver Perez is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 39, Oliver.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Drives it out to deep right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2. So digging in now, Alex Healy. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
The left fielder.
This one doesn't
Alex
look good so far.
Healy.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think he's in the dugout wishing that triple would come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammates can bring him home.
Driven nicely into the gap. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Everyone knows that this guy's going to work hard, not what he wants him to be so far this year. But you never know by that swing. He looks fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And he fouls this one off. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Colby,
the batter, number 4,
is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Obradovich leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses with it 1-1. One and two, here it comes.
I got to count.
Hard
2 and
sinker
2.
misses, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Up next for Minnesota, Harrison Bader comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Harrison.
Set and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. He's forced to settle for 1. So standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. We'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Jake Lamb.
Ready, here's the first offering. In there for strike 1. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. So 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. At the plate, Joe Adler.
Number 31.
First delivery to him on the way.
Adler.
Nope.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Strike called, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Fouled away.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels. Junior Guerra gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and starts home 7.
Number 43.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Darren Obradovez fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Tim
The batter, the third baseman,
Here it comes. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in, number 22. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down go the Twins in order. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Digging in now, Kevin Newman. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ball, that's low.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter. And a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how can he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Harrison Bader is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field. Line to the right side. Number 22 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Evo. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Healy has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Stepping into the box,
second
Luis
base.
Renfroe.
Luis.
He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
1 and 2.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the... Now at the plate, Dan Robinson will swing it from the left side right here.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The left fielder, number 5.
You can tell he was thinking fastball all the way here. And that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat and out front and pull into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Alex Healy, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Trapp giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The designated hitter.
Stepping in, Sean Obradovic. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. Davis grabs it cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batter.
So stepping in, hoping Obradovic. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Robinson at third with 2 away. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 now. Carlos Correa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and 1 the countdown. The 3-1. 3 and 2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Twins. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Leading off
hits
the
in
inning.
4 attempts to this
The center
point.
fielder.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same.
0-2.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Fouled off. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
Now back.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Davis. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. On the ground to third. Cool comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Count even now at 1-1. So 1-1 home. Fastball in off the plate for a ball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Adler. 1 out.
Now back to the
leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Darren Obradovich. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Hit high and deep to right center. And the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Tim Poole. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A 1 pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Final strike for the Twins. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
12-3 is the way this one ends. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Hendricks earns win number 4 on the season. Number 58 was absolutely hammered to the tune of 10 earned runs as he takes the loss. Junior Guerra takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the AL Central, the Angels earned the 3-game series sweep as they pulverized the Twins 12-3. They now have 5 straight wins. Forrest Whitley grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 2-1. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Kansas City Royals went deep 4 times as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 11-10. The Baltimore Orioles pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-1.